Finding My Way. And if you're on this half of the room, you're going to be O River, and you can join us in a moment. We'll start with Finding My Way. So. Finding my way, 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 finding my way back home. Finding my way, 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 finding my way back home.
And welcome to the First Unitarian Congregation of Ottawa. My name is Lee Rose. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm pleased to be serving as worship associate today for our very special Ingathering water communion service, and also to welcome our new lead minister, Reverend Lara, to First Unitarian. Whether you're here in worship hall or watching online, we are glad that you are here. And a special welcome to those who are visiting us for the first time, or the first time in a long time. Know that we are delighted to have you with us. Today we are also delighted to have all ages with us in the sanctuary for the entire service. Next week, regular RE classes will begin again. After the service, if you'd like more information about First U, talk with the friendly folks at the welcome table by the entrance. You can connect with us by email or on the website using the QR code on the back of the printed program. And be sure to check out the many ways you can engage in our community that are detailed in the weekly EUU newsletter on Facebook and Instagram. Again, we'll hope to stay for the barbecue celebration to meet our new minister and connect with new and old friends. All are welcome here this morning. However you are present in body or spirit, whatever path or journey brought you here to this place, whatever burdens or dreams you carry, your gifts and your wounds are welcome here. Today, we are all a part of this spiritual community. Please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing our opening hymn, As Tranquil Streams, which is number 145 in the Great Hymnal. The words will also be on the screen above.
Thank Good morning. See me? I just wanted to take a moment and introduce myself. I'm the Reverend Lara Cowtan. My pronouns are she and her. And I would like to invite our Director of Religious Education to come forward, Jody McIntosh, to come forward and lead us in our opening centering words.
There should be some slides coming up for just a second. We'll just wait for a second because the slides are the most important part. Excellent. There we go. So this is Walking the Shores by me, Jody McIntosh. Slow down and let the wind tickle your skin. Watch the clouds drift and let your mind follow. And just breathe. Dip your toes in and feel the water chill you to the bone. Dance in the surf and feel the joy as you laugh. And just breathe. Open your mouth and taste the salty air on your tongue. Listen to the waves and hear their hymn rise in the stillness. And just breathe. Touch the driftwood and remember their stories shaped by tide and time. Make footprints in sand and remember the steps that brought you here. And just breathe. Feel the tide ebb and carry out the worries of today. See the horizon stretch and carry the promise of tomorrow. And just breathe. Thank you.
And so we gather from the ebb and flow of our lives, thirsty for connection to ourselves, thirsty for connection to others, thirsty for the connection to the larger life and that which is greater than life. As we light this chalice, may all who gather here be filled with joy and hope, filled with compassion and love. Here, may we be filled, may our wells be filled, so that we may pour ourselves back out into the world. Is a gift that we bring. As is the tradition here at the First Unitarian Congregation of Ottawa, we use stones to represent what we are holding, whether it be light or heavy, the joys and the sorrows and the celebrations that we're carrying in our hearts. The tradition is to come forward and choose a stone, hold it in your hand, imbue it with the intention you have for it, and release it into the water so that the ripples reach out into the community and we can all share in that joy or that sorrow. Lee is going to place some stones. I can find that page. I had a couple joys. Here's one. There's a stone for celebrating Canada's women's rugby team as they advance to the quarterfinals. Let us drop a stone of joy for their courage and their teamwork and their determination. Women's rugby. And we drop another stone for joy for all who are beginning new classes this week, wishing them curiosity and courage and new friendships. And we hold the community of Hollow Water First Nation in our hearts as they grieve, and we drop a stone of concern and care for all those impacted by violence and loss. And we remember the people of Gaza who are suffering, who are hungry, and we drop a stone of compassion and hope for relief, for peace, for safety. We are combining another special ritual today. Before I invite you forward to share your stones of joys and sorrows and celebrations and concerns, I'm going to talk about the ritual of the water communion. So another honored and sacred tradition in Unitarian Universalist congregations all around the world that is practiced in Ingathering Sunday, which is typically the first Sunday after Labor Day, so that people are actually in town, is the water communion. This ritual has evolved from some places where it was an unfortunate travel log of where people managed to get to over their summer breaks, and becomes something that I feel is much more meaningful. As we come together and share waters, many of you have brought waters from places that are meaningful to you or symbolic in some way to you. And for those of you who didn't bring water, we have offerings of water that have been collected here from different sources. And you can choose which ones you would like to share. What's meaningful is that this ritual binds us together in community from many different places. To begin, I would like to introduce you to a very special gift on this table. This beautiful crystal singing bowl is a gift from the congregation that I've served for the last 2 years in St. Paul, Minnesota, Unity Church, Unitarian. To you. This bowl is an exact copy, well, it's the same bowl that we use in the service there and every Sunday in our ritual of what they call an embracing meditation. And it's how that congregation expresses its joys and sorrows and shares with the community what people are carrying. It's a time for sharing, a time for meditation, and a time for silent reflection. And it always began and ended gift I bring is water. This is water that was collected at the water communion at Unity Church Unitarian in St. Paul last year, and I bring it to share with you. And with this, I share with you not only where I'm coming from, but the intentions of how I'm arriving, and what I bring, what I offer, and what I hope for. I share with you the hopes of the people from Unity Church, St. Paul, their blessing to you, my own tears, my offer of ministry, my vulnerability, and my excitement for the time we have ahead of us. With that, I invite you to come forward as you wish, and it's going to take some time, and this is good. Take your time. Make your offerings of stones, of joys and sorrows, into the bowls. If you have water, pour your water into this beautiful bowl and share, perhaps, a word or two, silently or with me, of what it is that you're bringing, what this water means to you. Is it nourishment? Is it grief? What are you bringing to this community? What are you hoping from it? If you want to choose some water, there are many options here that might be reflective of what it is that you're carrying and want to share. Please, please come forward. make space to hold all that we carry. We'll now bless these waters that we have merged together with our intentions, with our joys, with our hopes. And these waters will be saved and boiled and filtered. And they will reemerge in the dedications of our children, in the moments of our lives where we need a blessing of blessed water. And next year, and the year after, and the year after. We have poured our waters into this bowl, each drop carrying what we bring to this community and what we hope to receive in return. As these waters mingle, so do our lives, joined in purpose and in spirit. Water is life. Our waters are the force to support, nourish, and learn from one another. May these waters remind us of the bonds that connect us, rippling outward in our words, in our deeds, and throughout the year ahead. I invite us now into a moment of silent reflection. Think about what it means to be here, sharing the drops of water in our breath that go up into the atmosphere and will come down again as rain in this room together.
I'd like to invite the summer choir up. We're going to be performing for you today, Down in the River to Pray. This is a traditional Christian piece, and we have adapted the language
care, vitality, and bringing people together to move the arc of justice forward. We've been able to live into our hopes and dreams because of the generosity of those within and beyond our community. So whether you're here in Worship Hall or anywhere else, you are a part of this community. We rely on one another to keep this congregation vital and resilient. If you have any questions about how you can give, please go to our website or contact our finance manager to find out how you can make a donation or keep up with your pledge. Also, you can use the QR code on the back of the order of service or on the screen to make a one-time online donation. Our gifts are freely given and gratefully received. We dedicate these gifts to the work of our larger community of faith, serving human wholeness, caring for the planet, upholding religious freedom, welcoming the stranger, loving one another. Thank you. Yes. Reverend Lara.
So I understand there's food waiting for us outside. We're already an hour into the service. Can I beg a little more time from you? So there's a joke about a minister on her first meeting with her new congregation. Things seem to be on track and off to a good start, but first she had to endure the annual church picnic. The whole congregation went down to the water's edge and got into boats for the trip out to the island where the picnic was traditionally held. As the last boat, bearing the church leadership and the minister, pulled away from the dock, someone looked back and gave a shriek. They'd left the bins of food and drink on the dock. The minister said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get the food." And with that, she stepped nimbly over the side of the boat and walked across the water to the dock. Everyone gasped to see that this minister was literally walking on water. Everyone, that is, except for the two curmudgeons in the back of the boat, one of whom turned to the other and said, "Can you believe our search committee? They bring us a minister who can't swim." Well, don't worry, I can't swim. But walking on water is not my thing. Okay? What I can do is swim alongside you as we enter into these waters together, learning their depths, their currents, their strengths, their eddies, their surprises, their nourishing, healing powers. We will swim together. Today we have shared in one of our most beloved Unitarian Universalist rituals, the water communion. Each of us has poured our water into our common bowl, waters of tears and fears, of cleansing and renewal, of nourishment, of strength, of hopes for the future, of concerns. We have named what we bring to this community and what we hope to receive from it. Every drop is precious. Every drop is powerful and life-giving, and together they merge into something new. Something none of us could create alone. And this is the power of community. A congregation, a community. That's okay. Leave her. She's welcome. The power of a community, it is like a mighty river, a collection of waters from many streams and sources that meet and merge, bringing with them all of the sweetness, the salt, the minerals, the silt, the debris, all the life forms that swim and float along with it. It's a powerful force, our waters, that can reshape the lands it traverses, brings to it, and like a mighty river, we ourselves are transformed by one another. Never the same from one moment to the next as we meet and merge. For thousands of years, Indigenous people here and across the world have honored water as sacred, as life itself. And Indigenous water keepers teach us that water is not a resource to be used up, but is a living relative, connected to all things. They remind us that how we treat the waters of the earth is how we treat ourselves and each other. On these banks, this beautiful shore of the Ottawa River, on the unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people, we are called to remember that this river has carried life long before we gathered here, and it will continue to long after. Water is life. And when we pour our waters together in ritual, we echo that wisdom, that water is life, water is hope, water is tears. Water quenches thirst and puts out fire, and it rises in floods and devastation. It shapes the land. It nourishes plants and animals, and it carries the laughter of children who splash and play. Water is sacred. Water is life. Our waters also carry memory. The waters, they honor our past, the ancestors who dreamt of a beloved community right here and built this congregation with care and with courage and with generosity and perseverance. Waters honor our present as well. The resilience and generosity and commitment of all of you gathered here, affirming by your presence that this community is one of love and of action. This is a place to return to come to, a place that matters. The water also honors our future, the vision of what is possible when we grow deeper in our spiritual lives, enrich this congregation, and live out our mission to kindle the light within and inspire courage, to nurture the web of life, and to create a just and compassionate world. This is our mission. This will be a year for us of growth and discovery together, a year of letting go and moving forward, of change and celebration. I am grateful and honored for the chance to walk, to swim, to sit, and to flow alongside you as your minister. And I bring my whole heart to this journey with you. Let us be like the river, strong and gentle, calm and fierce, playful at times, carrying all that we are together, shaping a landscape of justice and compassion. I invite you now to rise in body or in spirit and join and lift our voices together in singing Blue Boat Home. It's in the Teal hymnal number 1064, and it's also on the screen above us.
Thank
extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of love, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Please stay standing for as we sing together Spirit of Life.
Logistics, but you know what? I'm going to wait on those and invite Board President Chuck Shields up after